Going homeless in about 2 months or so. What skills should I learn ASAP? While you still have an address, get a post office box so you have an address when you apply for jobs. A library card so you can use computers to apply for work. A membership at a cheap 24-hour gym to stay fit and clean. Never let your appearance drop. Stay as clean possible. And keep your clothes decent. At all costs. Avoid looking disheveled or unkempt. It is much harder to access facilities or get general help otherwise. Don't be afraid to ask others for help. These are tough times for all right now. You would be surprised how many will be willing to outstretch a friendly hand. You just have to ask. And most folk are compassionate and kind when given the chance. It takes some practice getting used to living out of 1 or 2 small backpacks. It's somewhat impractical to keep all the things you might need on a daily basis plus your personal items on your person. Less is more. Keep only what you absolutely need on you. And stay organized at all steps of the day. In a short time. This will be a long time ago. You are not alone, friend. If possible, look at signing up for the cheapest class at a community college. With that, you get access to all their resources. Bonus points for paying for the gym there is you get all their resources such as resume, job finding, help, free non-perishable pantry, possibly free clothes if they have that, but the also free access to their showers. Plus, many campuses have free water bottle filling stations and give you student discounts for public transportation passes. I've seen people do that when I went to a community college and made a ton of sense. But I am not sure about the costs. But I know the gym classes tend to be the cheapest. Find every place you can get free food. Food and shelter are your main priorities. I just got a place last month after 25 years mostly homeless. DM me and I'll lay it on ya. I once read a comment from a formerly homeless person that said they always kept onion powder and garlic powder in their bag for seasoning food since pretty much all the cheapest food tends to be dull. It lasts a long time for how cheap it is, and apparently it can help you make friends with other homeless people. I wish I had more to offer you in terms of knowledge. But the rest of the sub seems to have covered a lot of great options for the big worries. I hope a miracle happens and you avoid the worst. But it's already a good sign for your long-term trajectory that you're planning ahead this far. Keeping that discipline up will be the toughest and most essential thing you do after losing access to regular housing. Godspeed, fellow human. Are you in the US? Do you have a driver's license? Can you be ready to pass a drug test? Urine. In that time, get a Class A CDL and drive over the road for a company. Get a Gmail or Outlook account and scan all your paperwork now into the G Drive part of that account. This way you always have all your paperwork no matter what. I don't know your situation or if you can make it to Seattle, but at sea processing boats are still hiring for the 2023 season starting in January. It's tough work, but it's a paycheck and food and a place to sleep. I work on them and in the fishing industry and can tell you from first-hand experience that it's a great way to help get back on your feet. I hope everything works out for you. 24/7 gym membership. Buy it now for year. Check area for all homeless resources. Food, shelter, one-night accommodations. Find job. Simple one. Graglist opportunities. Find room. Not house or apartment. Room maybe with some students in part payment. You can always eat what they left. A piece of advice my stepbrother gave me once. Go to the dumpster outside the local Army, Navy surplus store on the first day of the month. Because they have to throw out expired MREs on that day. And they are apparently pretty good eating. 2 months is enough time to turn things around. Maybe find a job where you can crash on site or an old friend who could take you in. A trade. Seriously. You've got 2 months to get in with a company, and trades have great wages and benefits. Contact your local electrical workers union or pipefitters union, or even a general contractor to point you in the right direction. 2 months is plenty of time to make a plan. Get good at finding help and information. Libraries are amazing. Not only will they welcome you in out of the weather, let you use all the books, magazines, computers, and other things they have, but they also have bathrooms you can usually have a nap without bothering anyone. Librarians are happy to help with finding information. Libraries often are a hub for community blood drives, food collections, classes, entertainment, and access to things like tool libraries, 3D printers, etc. There are several good Reddit groups to help. Our homeless is a start. More specifics can be in other groups. This article has a collection. Get your paperwork all up to date while it is accessible and easier. Get your birth certificate, SS card, driver's license, passport, HS diploma, and any other official documents you might be able to put your hands on. Do your best to keep them safe, or store them with someone, someplace safe for when you will eventually need them. Trim things down. Check with your bank, credit union, and make sure you have the account with the cheapest fees. If you need to contact them for replacement cards, and you aren't near this home, how do you do that? Would you be better with a different bank? If you have a cell phone contract, also look at that. Is your phone paid up and unlocked? Can you get a cheaper plan? Try to plot out some resources in areas where you plan to go. Are you going to stay in your car? Is your insurance paid up? Do you know where you can park without being bothered? Do you have a plan B in case that place is unavailable for a week or so? Can you find truck stop with a gas rewards club for cheaper showers? Or a gym with even cheaper access for showers? Good luck! If you're under 24 and live in the US, you can get into jobcorps.gov. They'll house you and train you in a profession for free. You can even get a stipend in some cases. There's a center in most cities. Are you choosing to go homeless, or will you be homeless because of circumstances outside of your control? Rest areas are your friend. Shave, sink baths. You don't have to look homeless. And maintain a positive attitude. You aren't homeless. You're temporarily freelance. Tip 2. Your city is not your home anymore. Opportunities might arise in other towns, and you might back out to stay where you're familiar. You'll regret it. Take what comes. You can come back later. See if you can find a community college. Take a class or two and you'll get access to a gym with showers and maybe rent a locker. They often have food pantries and other resources. Maybe better than learning skills might be to do everything you can to secure housing, whether that be with a friend or otherwise. There is a comment here by you, weird groovy nerd, that is gold. Find the closest Sikh temple in your area. They will bend over backwards to feed you regardless of your faith. Between that and a 24-hour gym and a library card and a P.O. box, you'll have showers, shelter, an address to write down for jobs, enough food to stay alive, and computer access to start finding jobs. If you can get a job in a restaurant, that's not a bad way to go, as a lot of places will give considerable discounts on off days and free food on break.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Aircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.